What is up, Fin fans? Today, we are going to finally get to watch Miami Dolphins football. But before I talk about today's game, and before I talk about what I'm looking for in tonight's game, Miami Dolphins sign. Now, I know how to pronounce his name. I actually got this one down. Robert Nkemdiche. That's how you pronounce his name, Nkemdiche. Robert Nkemdiche, a defensive lineman from the Arizona Cardinals. This is a good signing. It's a one-year contract. I honestly don't know how much it is, but I do not expect it to be more than $3 million for 1 year. I actually don't even expect it to really be more than $2 million, maybe even $1 million per year. I'll get into the details why. He was a first-round pick, 29th in 2016. He is a former teammate of Laremy Tunsil's. I think he played with Laremy Tunsil for probably about 1 year. He was on his 5th year. So they declined his 5th year option this year in May. So he wasn't, he was still on his rookie contract, and there was a possibility he was going to get a little bit more with the 5th year option, but they declined it. Last year was probably his most productive year as a defensive lineman. I think he's a defensive tackle, but he probably played both, especially in the scheme that we're running. 2018, he had 4.5 sacks, 22 solo tackles, 32 combined tackles, and 7 quarterback hits. For a defensive tackle, that's actually pretty decent, especially because he tore his ACL. That happened in December, and he had surgery in December. So the Miami Dolphins signed him and then instantly put him on the active/PUP list, as I like to call it, physically unable to perform list. So it's not the inactive, it's the active one, which means when he is better, he can start to practice or play. But with an ACL tear and being that he had surgery in December, it might take a hot minute before he comes on, just like Tankersley. But it's a good signing. I'm not upset about it. Like I said, it's probably like a 1 year, let's say 1.5 million. I'm gonna throw that number out there because I think that's what he was making with the Cardinals before the 5th year option happened. Again, I talked about it. I talked about the potential of him coming here. I talked about, I think last week or in one of those videos where I talked about the Dolphins are doing their due diligence into him, looking into him, his possibilities, all that stuff. But it's another first round cast off that the Dolphins are giving another shot to. It's another high draft pick that the Dolphins are giving another shot to, because look at all the guys that we brought in, especially Rosen. Rosen was a first round pick that we traded for. There's a good amount of players on this team. I made a video a while back that talked about this. There's a good amount of players that we have signed and brought in. Clive Wolford is another high round pick, that we're giving them another shot, seeing what they could do for us. And tonight is the perfect night for that. So I just really quick want to talk about what I'm looking for tonight. So if you guys don't know, I'm live streaming tonight at 7 o'clock. Game starts at 7:30. I'm pretty sure the Miami Dolphins are streaming the game. So if you guys can't watch it on TV, or if you're not in the Florida area, they will be streaming the game. If you are in the Florida area, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on CBS. So, but you could check it, go on NFL.com, and they'll tell you what channels it will be on. But tonight, we finally get to watch Miami Dolphins football. We finally get to see what this team can do. And that is what I'm looking forward to. That is what I'm looking for, is how this offense and defensive line play, how the defense looks. I want to see some defensive schemes. We're not going to see everything. We're probably not even going to really see what they're actually going to be running, but we'll kind of see formations. We'll kind of see where they're going to put who where. So I want to see how the defense and offensive line play. I want to see if the defensive line is as disruptive as they were on the goal line. I want to see if this offensive line now with, Tunsil, Dierter, Kilgore, Calhoun, and Davis, I want to see if that's the starting 5, because obviously it wasn't the starting 5 on the depth chart. I want to see how Isaiah Ford does in the slot. I want to see how these tight ends do. I want to see how the backups do. That's it. That's all I want to say. Everyone knows we want to see how Rosen does. We want to see how he finally does against competition. I want to see how Preston Williams does against a corner that hasn't been beat by him. That is a second string, third stringer. These are the things I'm really interested in looking for. But first and foremost, I want a healthy team coming out of this. there will be a lot of players not playing tonight. It's not official yet of me recording this. There's no official, so-and-so is out. Albert Wilson, we know, isn't playing. Rashad Jones, we know, isn't playing. I almost said Cameron Wake. I don't know why I'm so stuck on him. For some reason, he's like running through my head. Jakeem Grant is not playing tonight. Raekwon McMillan, not playing tonight. Don't be surprised if Ballage doesn't play tonight because he has that nagging injury. And if the starters do play, say Ballage does play and Drake does play, I expect it to be for a drive. Don't be surprised if Fitzpatrick plays a little bit longer than a drive, but don't be surprised if Fitzpatrick doesn't play longer than a drive, because he's older. So we can already start to see in training camp that he's starting to get a little. So don't be surprised on that. Xavier Howard. I wouldn't be surprised if Xavier Howard doesn't play. I wouldn't be surprised again if he does play. But there's certain starters that don't need to play. That they've been proving it all training camp, all off season. They've been proving it that yeah, you're our starter. You're the best at that position. Go out there. You could do one series just to get you get warmed up. But this is the first preseason game. I'll wait till week 3. The one that's going to be on Fox, nationally televised. I'll wait till week 3 to see our guys play. But like I said, the most important thing, the thing that I'm honestly nervous about, the thing I just want to not happen. I just want this team just stay healthy, no injuries. Just stay healthy, play some smart football, go out there, do your thing, and come back healthy and get a W. Get a W. Even if we don't get a W, this is how I gauge preseason, if you guys want to know. If by the time the first team offense and defense come off the field, we're winning, we won the game. That's the way I see it, especially when the third preseason game happens. If at halftime the Dolphins are up 14-7, 14-0, whatever, I'm like, all right, we won that game because the first team offense and defense beat their first team offense and defense. That's how I see it. But I want touchdowns, I want sacks, I want interceptions, I want big plays. I want to see this team thrive, and I can't wait to see what Flores is going to do, how he coaches. If you guys go to NFL.com or go to the NFL YouTube page, they have, I'm going to do a video on this, but they have a mic'd up Brian Flores, and I just can't wait to see him on the sideline coaching. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. One last thing. There's the whole Kenny Stills calling out Ross situation. I'm not talking about it. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to comment below, hey, what do you think of this? Hey, what do you think of this? You should talk about this. I'm not talking about it. I have my opinions on this situation, but it doesn't matter. It is what it is. I don't bring those things to this channel. If you guys have noticed a while, when I first started the channel, or when I first started talking about the Dolphins last year, a lot of you guys were asking me what do I think about the kneeling situation. I don't bring those things here because there are two different ends of the spectrum, and if those conversations start on this channel or those conversations start in general, it gets very volatile. It gets very volatile and very nasty, and my motto, stay classy, So I keep that out of this situation. I keep it out of the comment section. I don't want any political talk, just because it's so both ends of the spectrum are just so nasty at points. I don't want to hear. So if you're gonna ask me about Kenny Stills, I'm not gonna answer. I don't care. So that is what I think of the Nkemdiche signing. That's what I want to see in tonight's preseason game. Again, I will be live tonight, 7 p.m. I'm gonna live stream probably the first half of the game. I'm probably not going to do the whole game because it's going to be about 4 or 5 hour game. But I will be live tonight. Can't wait to hang out with you guys. I really hope I see you guys literally in about, 5 hours? I can't. Football's here, guys. Football's here. So be sure to comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the Nkemdiche signing. Let me know. I want to hear the things you're looking forward to seeing tonight. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys later tonight. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. The usual spiel, follow me on Twitter. Be sure to check out the Bit Boys. I put a new Madden video out today. I'm going to do it weekly on top of every other games. Give this video a thumbs up. Football, like I said, in about 5 hours. We're getting Miami Dolphins football. A little over 5 hours. Miami Dolphins football Finally. So give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. You will know when I'm live later tonight. Also hit that bell so we can hang out and watch the Dolphins game together. Check out DolphinsTalk.com. It's got so much there. Sorry I'm sniffling. I've been sneezing my head off today. But other than that, I'll see you guys literally in about 5 hours live streaming. I'll give you guys a breakdown of who's not playing. But other than that, stay classy. Most importantly, stay classy. We're a family in this channel. We're a family as Dolphin fans. Stay classy and fins up.